Today I was just catching up on some news with ChatGPT's release. And I would like to reflect on the popular media hype that surrounds AI. I'm a former AI researcher myself. And when I started my career 30 years ago at the University of Western Australia, that's what I did. I sat in my dark room by myself with my computer and I programmed artificial neural networks. I built them, I feed them data, I watch them grow and learn. So it's impressive what I see now, compared to those very old days. It's impressive what is being produced, and it is a very useful tool. But what I want to reflect on is the overhype in popular media that surrounds it, and this message that gets put out that it will revolutionize society. To me, thinking about it critically, I have to say we don't know. There's a long way to go. The future for anything doesn't depend on its potential. It depends on what we do with it. So we still have a long way to go. But looking at how the media has created a hype around it, I'd have to say that the chances are that it won't revolutionize society rather than it will. I'll explain to you what I mean from a few perspectives. The first one is that I consider all the technologies that has actually revolutionized society in the past, like electricity or automobiles or powered flights or the internet. With all of these, you can never find a period in history when it was developing rapidly and the popular media covers it and predicts that it will revolutionize society. There's something about the way that popular media works where it is prone to be manipulated by a few loud voices to promote something that a few loud voices want to promote. The actual work that goes into revolutionizing society are usually done by quiet people. Somewhere around the world now are people that are working on these technologies, and they are focusing on results. They're focusing on usage, and we will wake up one day and realize the world has changed by these technologies without the associated media hype. So another way that I look at it is asking the question, how does something gain these astronomical popular media attention? To me, it can only do so if whatever is being put out meets little resistance. So for something to be truly revolutionary, it needs a whole ecosystem. It needs to have education, needs people to teach it, needs people to learn it. It needs to build up a workforce around it. It needs organizations and businesses in order to do research, development, product design, user support. It needs funding sources. It needs a regulatory framework. It needs risk management. It needs public advocacy. It needs to deal with intellectual property. It needs a whole intellectual property infrastructure. So I can go on for hours about all these components that's needed. So a technology to gain astronomical media attention and the hype that surrounds it, it means that the media cannot find people from all these different other components to comment. And so the media self-feeds on those few messages from the very few people. To me, it indicates that the field is still quite hollow. And when hype dies down, what is underneath it that will keep it going? So I'll bet you at that time, when the media hype does die down, that it will be the real people, the quiet ones, doing the real work, who will bring us the real potential of AI, and will look nothing like what the popular media is predicting today. Anyway, I could be wrong, but I'm going to keep listening to these quiet ones. In my experience, it is their voices that actually makes a difference in society.